Yeah. Okay, well, this is the end of the day, and I want to finish this day asking this brother right here about the Ukrainian church as a whole. And, what is the general state of the church in Ukraine? So, and I'm going to do it in Russian, but you already know what I'm going to ask. Окей, хорошо, Сережа. Какое у тебя мнение по поводу общего состояния церкви в Украине?
Ну, общее сложно мне сказать, потому что я мало общаюсь.
Yeah, it's difficult for me to say because I don't know every single circle, church in Ukraine. But
Знаю, что наш пастор, когда началась война, было достаточно страшно, непонятно, что делать, но он со своей семьей остался здесь, и это очень сильно мне помогло, потому что я, когда вернулся в Киев, мне было куда возвращаться.
I can say that for me, in my church, when this whole situation started, war and everything, it was really, really scary. And for me, it was very important the fact that my pastor, he didn't leave us, and he could leave, but he didn't. He stayed with his church and kept being the pastor, and that really helped me to stay firm and keep going.
Второе, был еще один пастор здесь, который это с еврейской общины. Он тоже никуда не уехал. И он здесь остался.
There was another pastor that from another church that he did exactly the same thing. He just didn't go anywhere. He stayed with his church.
Поэтому что я могу сказать, что когда у нас был карантин здесь до войны, то все равно мы всегда очень был большой соблазн собираться онлайн. И когда уже конкретно нам запрещали это делать, то мы не собирались. Но это за весь карантин было один или два раза.
Yeah, there were times in which when COVID-19, there were times when they had to meet like online and everything like everybody else did. And there were times in which I couldn't even do that.
Вот. И получается, что пастор все равно всегда собирался. И были пастыря, которые все равно постоянно собирались, несмотря на ковид. Да? И вот, а были пастыря, которые начали онлайн, а потом уже, не знаю, там какая история, там, многие перешли на онлайн, кто перешел, все расшаталось немного из-за ковида.
Yeah, and there was time in which this time from COVID-19, many pastors just started doing just online services, and they never came back. So my pastor, he came back. He came back to preach and everything, and stayed with us faithfully.
Также еврейская община, она тоже оставалась все время как бы не онлайн, а в прямом контакте, в общении с людьми.
There were other churches that did the same thing. They came back right away to do services like in person.
И как я понимаю, что по слухам, что вот оно так и получилось во время войны, что были люди, пастыря, которые уехали.
And time when the war started, a lot of pastors, they just left the country.
И были пастыря, которые остались здесь.
But then other pastors, they just stayed with their churches.
И у нас, получается, когда пастырь осталось, там собиралось всего лишь людей, поразъезжались, и собиралось людей там, мне кажется, там человек 20 максимум. Хотя наша церковь там, ну я не знаю, там пару тысяч.
So, and when they started getting together physically, there were up to like 2,000 people sometimes.
Вот. И поэтому, ну, в принципе, вот такое мое мнение, что вот те пастыря, которые остались, лидеры, те, которые остались, они послужили очень хорошей поддержкой и, ну, как бы, соединением духа, как бы, церкви, ну, крепости
Yeah.
духа.
Yeah. And there was very important the fact that all these pastors, they stayed with their people here in Ukraine through the time of war, because that very element unified the church, the soul, the spirit of the church, unified it in a way that nothing else would. So,
Ну, в принципе, я как бы вот все, что я хотел.
yeah, well, this is his opinion about the church here in Ukraine. At least a lot of churches in Ukraine, a lot of pastors in Ukraine. Not every single church, but that's the general opinion he has. And that's it. I just wanted to give you another opinion about what is happening inside the nation, you know, not only politically, but actually spiritually. So here we go. Donkey. Okay, there is one more story here that I wanted to capture. I don't know, yeah. I wanted to capture, and he's saying there was a pilot here in I heard that in Springfield, that there was a pilot in Ukraine, that he was so good, and this man just flew all over the place and hiding behind the clouds. I don't know how this guy did, but he was shooting Russian airplanes like nobody's business. And I heard a version that this guy flew all the way high up, high, super high up, that they couldn't see him, and then all of a sudden he just showed up out of nowhere and just shot 5 airplanes, and then again got lost somewhere else. Well, they shot him apparently a few times, and he just ejected, and he found his way back to Kiev, to Ukraine, to Kiev, to the military bases, and then he went right back to the sky. And he did that several times. So in one of those times they just shot him, and he died. No, he apparently shot around 40 airplanes. He himself did that. So big time hero for these people here. Yep, monkey. Yeah, hold on. Can I take it? Yeah. Can you go like this again? Like yeah. So these people, this sister, we are in a church building where we're going to do the conference, and this sister is saying that this is the people that stopped the Russians from coming into Ukraine, into Kiev, into the city of Kiev, and how they did it. The army was not able to do anything, and so the regular people from the villages, this convoy that we were seeing in the news coming to Kiev, these regular people went to the woods, cut woods and all kind of things, and put it on the road and block the roads, and they flood the road with water. So regular people, here's the people.
Ездили, раздавали им.
They stopped the convoy from Russia, not the army. And
это те люди, которые вот это остановили эту колонну.
Yeah. So she went to that village, and just to say thanks to them, and there were 70 kilometers of tanks lining up to come to Kiev. So
Там стоит воинская часть, и мы им помогаем.
yeah, lost. All right, here you in. Just came from my academy. I just shit. That was really kind of emotional. But anyway, look at this thing. Yeah. Shake that angel. Boom, I know. Sunshine might not let you, but that's my academy right there. Theater, buildings. My academy is like a palace. That's all it is to it. There you go. That's the best way to explain it. It's a palace, it's totally. Okay, guys. When was the last time you saw a post office that looks like that? That's the post office right there. Check it out. A pantheon, a palace is all it is too. It's amazing. Anyway, I just wanted to. And again, guys, it's like, it's super weird because here you are, and as I said a few minutes ago in another video, it's like here you are, here I'm talking to you, and next thing you know, boom, it's gone. Boom, you know. You can see this, but you can also see that, right? And you can see that to stop the things. Or you can see right there to stop the things, and here, look, let's get closer, you can see it. So all of that is, there's people over there in the other nation, they would love to get the things in this city, and like the story goes that the convoy that I already told you the story, I think yesterday, the convoy from Russia going to Kiev to take over Kiev right away like that overnight, was stopped by the villagers, people that live in villages outside. They cut wood from the mountains and put it on the road. There was not even army there ready for that because it was like a very surprising element. And the army didn't have the logistics and I mean all kind of things. And the people around Kiev, they heard that and they knew where the things were coming from. The neighbors around those villages and everything, they literally just pile up the roads with all kind of, they just cut the woods on the mountains, and in some areas even flood. They flood the road with water. And so that's a story that nobody knows out there. And I know that story because I was told that story by one of the people that live in there. So we're gonna try, I'm gonna show you pictures from that, and we're gonna try to see if we can go to that area where they did that. And that's gonna be somewhere there around August the 10th. I'm gonna try to do that. I wanna show you this. Check this out. Steel. And that's what is keeping these people safe. Amazing. They have that everywhere in the road, like all over the place. And but anyway, I just wanted to show you this. I'll be here a few more times because this is the beginning of my trip anyway, right there. I'm gonna walk really quick over here and show you the flags they put on the ground, and you already know what they mean, right? Soldiers that died. Yeah. I'm gonna put this, and I don't care what it says in there. The amount of Ukrainian soldiers killed by Putin. That's it. I don't care. There you go, I said it. And that is it right there. Because first it was 4,000, and then it was 7,000, and now it's 10,000. There you go. And this is to honor and representing all those lives that were lost for no reason.